What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Nancy Lieberman has truly declared Caitlin Clark the Taylor Swift of the WNBA. We finna unpack it all. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Have been comparing Caitlin Clark to Taylor Swift. I've done it numerous of times on the channel. Well, it looked like Nancy Lieberman is the latest WNBA veteran and icon to compare the two. It's being reported that WNBA icon Nancy Lieberman has compared Caitlin Clark fan base to none other than Taylor Swift's Swifties. And what she's been able to do on the basketball court has simply added more fuel to the comparison. Guys, now she appeared on a podcast earlier today. Now, she did speak about Taylor Swift being like Caitlin Clark and Caitlin Clark being like Taylor Swift, vice versa. She also spoke about her relationship with Sheryl Swoopes. Guys, with all that being said, let's check out some of this audio right now. Roll the footage.
When he put more eyeballs, got salaries higher, was filling up arenas. When he was playing, the TV ratings were astronomical. It doesn't matter who the people fancy at the moment. It's Caitlin Clark. She's the Taylor Swift of women's basketball right now. You know, her fans are like Swifties. They're extraordinarily loyal. And in every arena you go into, half the people there are her fans wearing her jerseys. She's a media superstar, but damn, she's backed it up every step of the way. Her numbers are unreal what she's done, whether it's the second triple-double, leading the league in assists. Everybody talks about, Caitlin shooting. She's a great team player. When your teammates like you and love you, you know you're doing something right. They adored her in Iowa. They really, really like her here in Indiana. So why pick on her? Why do that? Just appreciate the greatness that she's bringing to the game. We should, as I always keep saying, celebrate each other because we're in it together. It's great to have. She was playing at Texas Tech. I mean, she was a heck of a player, as you know, a Hall of Famer, MVP of the league, an Olympian. She's done everything you could possibly do in the game right now. And I think my point was that we all have to support one another, and this generation has to be supported. And, that's something that she and I, will be able to handle between us. We have many, many years between us. It doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes, honest conversations are good to have, and difference of opinion is good to have.
Have you spoken to Sheryl since the Stephen A. interview, or has she reached out, or have you reached out to her? Because I know that she did say some stuff on social media about it.
We have not spoken since then. I'm sure she's been busy. I've been busy. At some point, we'll find time to talk to ourselves and have that personal conversation.
That was Nancy Lieberman speaking about her and Sheryl Swoopes' relationship and talking about Caitlin Clark being compared to Taylor Swift. With all that being said, we know yesterday was a tenacious game, something like we haven't seen in a mighty long time. Caitlin Clark had a lot of turnovers. She spoke with reporters immediately after the game. Let's check out what she had to say. Roll the footage.
Shot fake them to get them to foul me. But I think I could have done a little bit better job controlling my own emotions, but I think it just started bad for us and then continued to snowball, and that's something we have to control a little bit better. Not only did we not execute on the offensive end in the third quarter, but I thought they destroyed us offensively. Our defense wasn't very good, so I think just improving in that area and just all kind of gathering our emotions a little bit better and finding better shots. I thought we kind of stopped playing in a way that made us successful in the first half, so just a good learning opportunity for us. I feel like we could have played a lot better. But yeah, I think there's a line, and sometimes your passion and your emotion can get to you, but that's never something I would ever change or anybody on our team would change. So,
go Chloe, then Christine.
Yeah, Caitlin, you mentioned how everything started to snowball. Just what do you think you guys need to do to just stop the bleeding in that instance?
I think it starts defensively. I think get a stop. It's going to be hard to win a game when they outscore you by 17 points in a quarter. It's impressive that we got it back to 1 point. And honestly, I thought we played really good in the fourth, and my turnover in transition is what I felt like really kind of ended the momentum for us. I think it was 78-77. I got a block and a steal, and we were running in transition, and honestly made just a really bad read. I thought the girl was going to come over. She never ended up coming over. So I think defensively is where it has to start. Our first quarter defense was really good. Every quarter besides that was Third quarter was bad. So I think just continue to get better. But we had moments, especially to begin the fourth quarter too, that were a lot better than the other two.
Christine, then Brad.
Yeah, going back to the fourth quarter, when you guys, the crowd was going absolutely crazy, as loud as I think I've heard it here, and you're hitting everything for both of you, Kelsey and Caitlin. Just can you describe that feeling as you're reeling them in, and all of a sudden you're down by only 1 point?
Kelsey, you want to start?
I think it's a really amazing feeling when you a competitor and you have, the city at your hands and feet, and they supporting us. Win, lose or draw, it just makes you go harder. It makes you appreciate the moments a little bit more. I think as a group we appreciate the energy. It's unspoken, but we appreciate it. And we try to use that as fuel to kind of like get the next stop or get the next one. And I won't want any other way. I appreciate who our fans are and what they bring to the table for us. For real, it's appreciated.
Go Brad, then we go Matt.
Kelsey, first quarter for you guys. What did you like about the start? Strong start, pretty much here. First quarter, first half.
Yeah, I think our start was pretty effective. I thought it was a high-paced game. I thought C-Square set us up from a PG standpoint to get us into that pace and play confidently in space, in pace. We were getting stops, too, and I think that helped. But I always say the minute we stop getting stops, you see Fever kind of like tank or, we kind of plummet. And I think that's our next maturation. I think playing a team like Minnesota, that is our gauge. That's our standard. And I think that we can get better from what you saw today based on those down the stretch, getting those stops and getting those next rebounds. We got to be better. And I think that's our next maturation defensively.
We go Matt, then we go Michael.
Yeah, Kelsey being a veteran of this team, just what do you think you can learn the most?
Minnesota, obviously, they're one of the top teams. Are there things maybe you've learned specifically from playing this team in these two games that you guys can help you going forward?
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think they're the hardest team in the league to guard, probably. I think their movement is incredible. The way they play is incredible. It's how basketball should be played. I think our matchup is so good for our matchup is just great for basketball too. If you want to watch two teams that play basketball the right way, it's this. Play up tempo, you share the ball. It's not sets all the time. They run great action, they run great ball screen stuff, they space the floor, all five of them can shoot at all times. It's hard to guard, especially when they're running clear side pick and roll with Fee. She demands so much attention, and then you're stunting you're guarding three 3-point shooters with two people. There's only so much you can do, and Carlton makes us pay, especially there late, and we're closing out to her, doing our best. So I think for us, it's just you got to play a step ahead. You know what they're going to do. You got to be over there earlier. And we had some possessions where we were really good, but at the same time, we gave up 34 points in the paint, and this is a team that loves the three-point line. So we got to either make them shoot more threes, we got to guard the paint a little bit better, but at the same time, we need to score in the paint more. That's not an area that we did well tonight, is we have to beat them in points in the paint, and we can't tie with them. So,
Last two, Jacob, then we'll finish with Christine again.
Kelsey, you just mentioned you got.
That was Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. Speaking about last night's game, guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And until next time, down, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake